If you're a professional photographer, I hope you find this entertaining. But if you're a Fujiwara believer like me, the X-e2, it's a great starting point, and I love it. It's all you need. So the Fuji X-e2, all of these are JPEGs. I didn't edit any of these. I just wanted to put in a bunch of JPEGs just so you can see how it shoots straight out of the body. Like, of course, you can edit photos, but... Alright, so I wrote a blog about this, and I'm just going to be writing the script and then adding more as I go in. So I'm going to hop in it right now. But I'm going to take 2 steps back so I can create more Fuji fanboys in case you don't know what I mean. Cameras aren't cheap, and if you're just starting out, then it's a big commitment. Maybe you bought an iPhone Pro and thought this is what will get you to take more photos, but obviously that backfired. You're someone that wants to experience holding something that you can feel like you can create art with. And develop your vision. Yeah, computational photography is convenient, but... So you begin to look at cameras, and you didn't even realize how many choices you have, and it's overwhelming. I'll just tell you what you want. You want a mirrorless APS-C camera because you don't even know what that means. And yeah, back in the good old days, people used to carry these giant bricks called DSLRs. And there's evidence of this in the fossil record. The Fuji X-e2 is a 16 megapixel camera that includes Fuji's second generation sensor that some photographers argue that takes the best photos in Fuji's lineup, while other photographers argue that the first generation sensor is the best. I first learned about this camera because I wanted the X100V, but didn't feel like shelling out $1,400 for a camera that has a fixed lens. And I didn't feel like waiting like 10-20 years to get the camera because it's in a massive back order. I still wanted something that was extremely portable so that I can take it everywhere with me. And after spending a year with the camera, I can confirm that you don't need a computer to transfer or edit photos from. It can edit large, raw photos in body. And from there you can send the smaller JPEGs to your phone through Wi-Fi, then wipe your SD card clean. However, one of my favorite aspects of photography is looking through the viewfinder to alter colors and exposures to get the image that I want. I personally shoot with the smallest file that I can with no editing. There are 4 programmable buttons that you can customize to your liking. This is how I set my camera up to shoot JPEGs. AE button is film simulation, FN button is ISO, FN2 is white balance, AF is focus area. I first adjust the exposure triangle unless I'm shooting in auto, then I pick the film simulation that I want, and finally I use white balance to create the colors that I want to see the world in. However, these photos, I didn't even know what white balance was at this time, so this is all automatic white balance, and maybe that shows, but now I know, okay, I'm trying to be better. If I had to, I could use one hand to operate this camera. Also, I can keep looking into the viewfinder until I get the desired image. This camera is very small and light, which is what everyone who's looking into photography for the first time should consider, since the best camera is the one that you take along with you. I pair my X-e2 with a 27mm 2.8 water resist from Fuji. This is a pancake lens. It's like super small, but I actually bought it with the kit lens, the 18-55 zoom lens. And I used that for a very long time, and all of these photos pretty much are with the zoom lens. It's a pancake lens, which makes the camera almost pocketable. But because this camera is so affordable, it's easy to make up the cost back with a handful of gigs. When you hold the camera in your hand, it feels almost unbelievable that something so small can give you such a great experience and create such great images. The fact that there is no touchscreen can be considered a plus. That way you don't accidentally change your focus point or just touch the screen when you didn't intend to, since everything is operated by buttons. Once you're familiar with the camera, changing its settings will be a breeze. It also includes a built-in flash, which is the last of the X-e line to include one. It's my favorite X-e camera. Drawbacks. If I had to include drawbacks, I'd say there is a delay when you turn the camera on, but it won't be noticeable if you haven't shot with a camera more modern than this one. And yes, the video isn't great by any means, but I did shoot a skate video at night and it came out awesome. I actually did a lot of videos with this and it does suck. But that doesn't mean you can't use it. Just don't buy it for the intention of shooting videos. In conclusion, the X-e2 camera has a sensor that some consider the best in Fuji's lineup and is on par with the X100V in terms of portability. It's a camera that you can take everywhere with you, and you should. If you want to see the world through a different light, buy an X-e2 and it'll be the perfect companion to take with you in your walk of life. Yeah, I'm not going to be editing the voice just because I'm a little busy and trying to get and breeze by this. Just so you guys can see the images. Alright, thanks for watching. Appreciate it.